Hey Divas, this is Anna coming to you with Pro31designs Spectrum Noirs. Esmeralda is carrying these markers in her store now. I did recap on it briefly in my previous project for Pro31designs, but let me show just a little more detail as far as these. I had ordered the 72 pack. So you get 2 sets of grays, you get your cools and your warms, you get your blues, and they come like this. I ripped all the backing off of them. So there's 6 markers, all blending markers. So it's already done for you. It takes out the work. And then these are your skin tones. These are my pinks. These are my browns. Yellows, and this is what you would get when you order the 72 pack of markers. And these are my my set of grays, blues, okay, and that one, here we go, purples, reds, and greens. Okay, so these are all the super yums. I didn't want to bore you guys by taking one out at a time and showing you letters and all that, because it's not going to really be relevant to you because you don't have the markers at this point in time. So as I get better, I'm watching my DVD. There's a DVD that can be purchased to teach you how to use these markers. They are very similar as far as how you use Copics and how you blend. Your choice of wanting to use darker, lighter, starting wherever you feel, and shading. It's pretty much the same process. The difference with these, like I showed in my previous video, is that the nibs are different. Okay, so you have your bullet. Okay, and then you have, your chisel for your larger spaces. Okay, you also have a blending pen, which also serves as the same purpose. Why they call it a blending pen, I don't know, because it does not blend colors. That is not its purpose. It is to fix your mistakes if you fall out of the line, to push the ink back in to the actual image. Okay, so I have one of these gorgeous stamps. Love them. Let me show you how lazy I was. I totally did not put the mounting on yet, so I just used a double stick tape on my block, and I just stuck this on here because I just wanted to hurry up and use it, and I didn't want to go through the whole 9 yards of putting the mounting, cutting the image out, and all that junk. So this works perfectly fine, ladies, if you don't want to invest in mounting tape. It's not like it sticks on permanently. It sticks on just perfect and works. So that's what I did because I wanted to hurry up and do it now. Of course, you want to use Memento Tuxedo Black ink so that it does not smear or get all nasty. Now let me tell you something really quick. This is a digi image, okay? Now with the digi image, I don't know maybe if your inks are better or how that works, but the thing is that it does not blend well with digi images, okay? Because what happens is, I don't know if you can see in her headband, she has black dots, and those black dots smudge, and that's from the printer ink of using it. And then because when you're blending, you're using over and over, blending colors in, so you're using a lot of ink. So that's what ended up happening on these ones right on mine, and it was bummed because I love this little girl and she is a digital image from Greeting Farms. So for me, I'm just gonna have to use my colored pencils with my digital images, because the markers bleed the actual ink. So I was kind of bummed because I was getting really pumped. She was coming out so cute and sassy, but yeah, no go for me. So just FYI on digital images, okay? And this right here is what I did with these. You do get a color chart, but the color chart that I have, it shows all the markers. And that's not just the 72. There's 168 of them. So what it does is it breaks down all the colors in that, not by the 6 shades that you get here. So it was a little confusing to me on using that color chart until I have all the markers. So this is what I did. I took out all my browns, and of course, you know, they run like this. So you have GB10, GB8. You automatically know if it's GB10, that's going to be the darkest color, and going down is going to get lighter and lighter and lighter. So if you have, you know, that's for golden brown. Then you have TN for tan. So then, you know, TN8 is going to be darker than TN7. So that's kind of how those work. These three right here, BT5, which is blue turquoise, and 4 and 2 is the 3 that I used for her headband, which was blending out so pretty, and I was so bummed when I seen that the ink was starting to give way as far as printer ink. So, wah, so sad. So Esmeralda will be carrying the 72s, and I believe they're 48s or 45. I could be wrong, but she'll be she has those in the store. So go take a look. They are awesome. They are all alcohol ink pens, so just the same type of style as the Copics. Now, here's my gorgeous image that I colored. She's my third image coloring since I've had it. Now, let me show you the difference. I was messing around figuring out how to, you know, blend different colors, do things differently. Now, this one turned out awful. And it turned out awful because when I was coloring, I colored directly on my glass table. And it does ink through. And I'm actually using the right kind of paper that is provided by them, by Crafter's Companion, which also Esmeralda will be carrying in her store also, is the paper that you would use. So, oh, and also too, the mounting that you would need for your stamps, she'll be carrying those too, if you don't want to be lazy like me. So it does bleed through. So because of that, when you're doing it on the glass table, it has nowhere to go. So it just sat in there and it wouldn't blend. So you want to make sure you are doing this on something that gives way. It didn't bleed into the next piece of paper, but it did give way on here. So don't do it just directly on one thing. Do it on something, because this is a much better blending when using something underneath it. It's not mastered yet. I'm not even trying to say that I'm perfected everything, but I used the same 3 blues on here. I didn't change anything. Only thing, I wanted to keep her one color. So I used the dark, medium, and light, and then right here I used the medium, here I used the dark, and the 2 lights on her socks. So it's all color coordinated, not changing any color, because I don't know what I would want to use her on. And then I just colored the cute little poppy flowers in pink. And that was it. Her hair, I used 3 different browns, which I totally love how her hair turned out because I wanted it to be auburn. So, you know, a little bit of red tint in the brown is what I wanted. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the auburn, how it looks, because my camera is not awesome. But her hair turned out flawless. I'm very impressed with how her hair turned out. Really happy. And her skin tone, very happy how that turned out also. I did put some blush on her cheeks. So that turned out really cute, and that was it. The skin tones, I used 3 different markers for that too, and on the DVD it showed how to use the letters and stuff that are on there, but I'm impatient and I just started messing around with colors myself. So that's how her image turned out. So, you know, go stop on by Esme's store at Pro31designs. Take a look at the markers. You know, if you want, just start off with a smaller box. See how you feel, how you like them. Just to let you know, though, when you do purchase the smaller, these smaller boxes right here, that these, if you buy, let's say you buy this, and then you realize, you know what, I absolutely love these markers. Let me how to get the 72. These marker colors will not be in the 72 set. All of them are different. There is no duplicating in any of the sets. There's 3 sets of these kind that are like pastels, lights, and then there's another one, like this is a light set right here. Then they have a pastel set and another set. So those 3 have nothing to do with the markers that are in your 72 set. So that's the good thing. If you wanted to start off with the small, you would not feel like you are replicating the same markers into the bigger sets. So for me, a lot of us did. I think maybe only a couple of the girls on the team may have not purchased these, but I think mostly everybody did. And we're all playing around. We're all loving them. I honestly do love these ones better than the Copics, not to mention the price. That is #1 and first foremost. That is the best ever. But I love the bullet point, because let me show you, like right here on her hair, it gets really stringy right in here. Now, using the Copic markers, because it's a brush, I always would get it out. No matter how light I used the tip, it still would bleed out. Using the bullet point ones, all you have to do, honestly, is just like use a few dots, and the alcohol, it starts blending out. So it fills in the space without going into the dress, which I really loved, because these little strands, it's hard to get in no matter what kind of marker you have. It really is difficult. You have to have a very good steady hand. But with these ones, all you have to do is just do a few dots and it starts filling it together. That's all I did. I used dots. I didn't stroke it up like this. So it made it much easier to use. So these are some images that I'll be working on. This is a greeting farm stamp. I love greeting farms. They're so cute. Yeah, that was a boo-boo. So I went ahead and stamped some images because I seen that my digital ones weren't working. Which is fine with me. That's okay, because you know what? I don't mind using my digital images with my colored pencils. I love using my colored pencils with my mineral spirits. I'll still use it regardless of my markers. I like variety. So just to give you an idea, let you guys know how it works. So feel free to stop on by, show some love over to Esme's store, and I will see you guys later with some more images. And as I get better, I'll be more comfortable doing tutorials. Right now, I'm just a hot mess, and I wouldn't help anybody out trying to show you when I don't know anything either. So thank you ladies so much for stopping by. I hope you had a super fab weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.